So welcome to another episode of Indisputable Evidence. We back again. I'm your co-host, Anthony Becker, on my other co-host.
Jerry Brown.
Your man, and possibly, potentially, after Saturday night, a fan of the AFC South champions, Marcus Davis, your man himself. What's happening with y'all boys?
Your boy Darnell. What's going on, podcast fam?
Living the life, bro. Got my 2K in the background. My new Xbox Series S, you know. Had to treat myself here.
Okay.
We trying to,
Hold on, you got the new one?
yeah.
You know what you got to do now, right?
No, I'm not getting on Fortnite. Sorry.
Yes, you
No,
are. You
no.
are getting on Fortnite with me and your cousin.
I need to average 30 on my player first.
I'm not gonna lie, Fortnite looking crazy. Fortnite,
Really?
that new Unreal Engine 5.
You seen that map, man? That map is cold.
He's not wrong. That map is kind of fire though.
It's
cold. Jerry,
I might have to try it.
I'm telling you.
They're going to see about it. Maybe so, bro.
Every cross-platform game out there, you need to cop that immediately. The
Shout
boy
out
in P5 over here is lonely.
Shout out to Sauce. We out there getting dubs on there. Jerry, you got to join us, man.
He told me to get on, so we'll see.
Yeah, we getting dubs out there. We gonna need some extra help because we tired of getting jumped on by teams of 5.
Oh, my God.
Like there'll literally be teams, 2 separate teams supposed to be killing each other. They tag team and take us out.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. They don't want my support. I get mad, bro.
And then they kill each other. They gonna take us out first, then they kill each other because they scared. They know.
Nuts.
There's nuts out there, so we need some help. But yeah, how did y'all holiday season? How did y'all holidays go? Did y'all, besides the new gen that Jerry got? Anybody else get anything?
Man, I got to spend time with my family. I think that's so great, man. So great, especially my little brother. Bro, I've been around that nigga for a minute, bro. He's big, man. He's grown. That man got a full beard and everything now, bro.
What?
Yeah,
he big baby brother right now?
Yeah, he's big baby brother. Baby brother.
So basically, you the little big brother. Little big brother.
Little big brother. Man,
oh, I get it. You Chris and he Drew. That's what it is.
Oh, you tried it, man.
Might be a little bit like that, but it was great. It was great playing around with them. You know, just talking to him. Even see my dad too, man. So
yeah,
my mom. I got both of them like new Apple Watches. They didn't know. So on Christmas Day, they both saw it. They were like excited as hell.
Oh man,
it was spoiling the family. I see.
It was a whole tweet. So
yeah, I know they broke your bank account, but it's worth it.
No comment.
Big Cal fight for his life.
Oh my God!
You got bills to pay this month, right?
Did you survive the bills?
I only got to cover like the phone bill. So
okay.
I'm all right.
Oh, Darnell's in good hands. He's good.
You straight.
For right now.
Right now, but as for me, you know, I got new Call of Duty running. I got Madden on the P5, so you know I'm out here living life, and I got an even better Christmas present on Christmas Eve.
Oh my
Texans
God!
beat the Titans, forced to wear take all on Saturday night.
Yeah, big time.
You're welcome, by the way.
Oh, we already beat y'all, so we didn't even need your help. But thank you anyway.
I mean, we kind of took the day off too, so you know, because we rolled in that thing, we was just gonna run through y'all. We
Sounds
y'all, but you know,
you gave up on 200 yards rushing. Stop it.
You said we gave up over 200 yards rushing.
It was bad, bro.
We didn't take y'all serious.
That's your fault.
All right, yeah, look,
that's why y'all not serious.
That's fine, because if you get dotted up and lose to a Josh Dobbs led Titans team, I ain't gonna let you lay that one down.
Let's not act like y'all wasn't fighting for your life against Gardner Minshew. Don't play me.
I mean, Gardner Minshew does have more starting experience than Josh Dobbs, so
it's Gardner Minshew.
It's Gardner Minshew.
No.
That's bad.
No, people can actually
that's not good.
Quarterback and start.
Don't spin this.
That's
not what we're doing here.
He started on a team that won one game. What are we doing here?
Now. I would take a loss to a Gardner Minshew led team over a loss to a Josh Dobbs led team.
You are the king of copium, maybe. You see what happens every time someone kicks your
Start
ass up?
New Year with this amount of copium is crazy.
The man is like 20 practice.
Man, this man's
That's
on. This
that's a
man's high
C2
on
right there,
Mars
brother. That's a
on
C2.
copium.
This is crazy.
No, you want to know what's crazy? 2 weeks ago, it was improbable. We had no shot at winning the division. Lo and behold, chaos happened.
Oh yeah.
We beat the Eagles. I'm like, all right, we 2 games behind, should be one, but we fumbled the bag in one game against the Jags. But nonetheless, still 2 games behind. Somehow, still got a chance.
Mm.
The New Orleans Saints go up to Philly, and I don't care who's playing quarterback for Philly. Defensively, they had Philly in hell.
Yeah.
And won that game. I'm sitting there thinking, well, hell, we done won our game against Tennessee. They went up with we got a chance now. We win and they lose. The Giants beat them. Hey, look, guess who get the division?
You know, the funny thing about it is if you were just quote unquote taking us seriously, you'd be the 1 seed right now already.
Exactly.
We really would be, but but then right now,
That's true.
San Francisco, because the Raiders fumbled the bag there too. How is what I'm trying to figure out.
Since we're already talking about NFL and playoffs, I just like to say the Dolphins have taken years off my life.
They took another one.
Another December full of sadness, pain, misery.
Tua
needs to retire. His brain is literally cheese. And
brain, man.
It's just bad, bro. Like we don't.
Bro, if the NFL couldn't see how he got hurt, and somebody on Twitter found it out like in seconds,
it was obvious, bro.
Bro, we were 8-3, man.
8-3.
We were 8-3.
8-3.
and now your season rests on the shoulders of Skylar Thompson.
No, Skylar Thompson was pissing me off the other day. It was 3rd and 17. It was like a 5-yard pass. I wanted to freaking throw my TV, bro.
But he said, I ain't coming for this. I'm just scared to hold my clipboard. I'm trying to get out here. Give me back to the sideline.
Oh, snap. Kentucky look like they finna win.
But hey, man. The
Nice.
Jaguars have taken decades of my life, all 25 of them, but they gave about 15 of them back in this season. We started off 3-6, 3-7, whatever it was. We went 0 for October.
Mm-hmm.
0 for the month of October. Bunch of one-score losses. Now, all of a sudden, all we got to do is win on Saturday night at home, and we're the AFC South champs.
And what's funny is the worst team in the state of Florida solidified their playoff spot already.
Yep.
Crazy.
Like, that's nuts, bro.
Shout out the Bucks, though. They did what champions do, and they got the division.
I got a question for you, though, Marcus.
What's up?
Who on this podcast said they'd at least win their games?
Oh, my God. Here you go with your stupid victory lap. I said they win 7-2.
You said 7, but I said 8.
It would have been more if we just won one of those games in October. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I think I had the Dolphins at 11-6, but I didn't see all this crap happening.
Explosion that we are watching right now. Y'all aren't the only team that's imploding right now, though.
Yeah.
The Titans are imploding.
Yeah.
They have it. They imploded.
That's typical. They have Ryan Tannehill out there. That's typical.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Vikings look like they finna implode after what happened to them this past Sunday.
We're gonna talk about them frauds, boy.
Oh, let's talk about it.
So the fraud Vikings.
Fraudulent, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get into that later. But Christmas and New Year's for me was great. I got to make in the New Year without having to go to work, so I was like, be up, get my glass of wine, ring in the New Year.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't care about the ball dropping because I was trying to watch the field goal for the Georgia Ohio State game, and then the Ohio State kicker decided to go full on Madden with the arrow and point that way, and literally kick that way.
It didn't look good coming off. I was like,
that ball looked really. I was like, he's gonna miss this.
Bro, he kicked the ball like a name. I'm about to give everybody PTSD. He kicked the ball like Austin Harden, bro.
number one kicker in the country, Austin Harden.
Yes.
Boy of the year, Austin Harden.
The same Austin Harden that saved our behinds against Tennessee and then again against Vanderbilt.
And then nothing else after that.
Nothing else. Or before that.
But when we needed him to make a big kick to win an SEC East title,
Yeah.
he can come through all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He set up us against Tennessee in an era where literally all of us could go out there against Tennessee and probably win.
Bro, Treon Harris came off the bench and won and helped win that game. Driscoll's parents
was
were in
having a
the crowd.
disaster class.
Jeff Driscoll's parents was in the crowd crying because their son got benched.
Because he was having a disastrous game, bro. It was horrible.
That was horrible. It was that bad. It was that bad. They were crying in the crowd because he got benched. But other than that, I got he forced me to watch the ball drop because of that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it was a great New Year. Being able to spend time with the family, of course. Got to see my little cousin. She's 5 months old and she's head people already. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to talk to her mom about that. But yeah, I don't know what you're teaching this little girl, but if I get head butted one more time, it's gonna have to be me and you.
She a sweetheart.
She's so precious.
Oh yeah, she is. She got pissed off at me because I sat down with her, and when I sat down, she started fussing. I stand back there. She want to look up at the light. I'm like, yeah, all right, that's what you want to look at. You're dead at the light.
She didn't like your haircut.
Find yourself.
She wants you to grow your beard out and cut your hair.
At least I can grow a beard. An actual beard.
Bro.
Dog,
that's a low blow.
I don't care. You don't come at me. You don't come at me and not expect to get roasted. I grew up in confession.
That's a low blow even for you.
Roasting era. So
on, man.
Don't do that.
Kick a man while he's down. Why don't you?
Anyway, we gonna get into the show. We're gonna start off with a little NBA. And matter of fact, I'm about to flip back to this game.
No, stop. Don't do it. Anywhere else. Don't turn
do it. Do it.
That update. Wow. Who wants to say that the current score right now?
131-99.
Damn.
131-99. Let me tell you how much time left in the game.
According to my calculations, that's a 32-point deficit.
It's 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game, by the way. And there's 131 points on the city.
You getting 30 ball by the SGA-less Oklahoma City Thunder?
Now we're about to be tied with the Nets.
Yikes.
Interesting.
Trey Man is hitting threes on. First of all, why y'all leaving him open? You saw him at Florida, so why are you leaving him open?
That's three guys with 21 points or more for the Thunder. Lou Dort has 23 on 8 of 15 shooting and 3 of 6 from 3. Josh Giddey has 25 on 10 of 15 shooting. Isaiah Joe, whoever the hell that is, got 21 on 8 of 12 shooting.
Respect Philly legend Isaiah Joe.
Yeah, Philly legend. Hey, matter of fact, how much Trey Man got for the Gator on that?
He has 18 on 7 of 8 shooting for the field, 4 or 5 for 3.
Bro, this year, bro, I just realized, like, if this is when your Celtics can win a championship, I think this is because out of the West, I don't really see anybody that really scares me too much. Jokic, he definitely is scary.
Doesn't scare me so much as that I don't know who the absolute best team in that conference is right now.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing or anything, but like,
I mean, the last year champs are coming back slowly. I mean, still not out there, but like the collective is doing it.
They're starting to kind of find themselves again.
Oh, shout out Clay for dropping 50 some odd last night.
54, and shout out to Kayvon Looney for the effort on the boards, getting the tip in for the win.
Wait, who dropped 50?
Clay.
He had 54.
What?
Yeah, he went crazy. He went
crazy. He went crazy last night.
And that wasn't even the craziest game last night.
Donovan Mitchell was 70.
DeAndre Hunter was pissed at Clay.
Bro, Jerry, if you can somehow pull up Donovan Mitchell's highlights, bro, go ahead, dude, because that shit was crazy.
I'm going to be honest, Darnell, real
Please
quick.
Don't talk about Donovan Mitchell. Please don't talk about Donovan Mitchell.
Let's not do that. But Darnell, I would say this. DeAndre Hunter has no reason to be pissed because there was absolutely nothing he or anybody else on that roster could do to stop what was going on, what was happening. There was nothing they could do. When you get in the zone like that, like it's pretty much a wrap. We've seen it happen. We've seen Devin Booker do it. We just saw Donovan Mitchell do it. We saw Kobe, God rest his soul. We saw him do it. We've seen Jordan do it. We've seen LeBron do it. We've seen D-Wade do it. We've seen
Tatum do it. It's crazy.
We've seen plenty of players do this. When you get in the zone like that, there's nothing. The basket looks like the ocean at that point. Like there's nothing you can do to stop that.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like, first of all, Donovan Mitchell he is unreal. Like, the guy's a freak of nature athlete. He has great basketball IQ. He can pass the ball at need be, and he has so much bounce and energy. I mean, it's just amazing to watch that guy play. Like, he's a guy that I feel like can put anybody out in the playoffs because how explosive he can be. You know, he does have a hiccup sometimes in the playoffs, but the guy is the truth. So, shout out to Donovan Mitchell. I love his game. Forever a Donovan Mitchell stan.
The craziest part about his game is that he had 11 assists.
Mm-hmm.
He had
and 8 rebounds.
He never had a triple-double this game. That's what was crazy.
Like, how do you even find time to score 71 points and have all those numbers in one basketball game? Those are 2K my player stats.
Darnell, it hurts. I know. I understand. It hurts. I'm hurting hearing this too. I'm in pain right now.
My question is, though, where's the defense in the NBA this year? Is anybody playing defense?
No, they're playing. It's not that. They're playing defense.
It's going to be the highest.
In a whole different level.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Guys are just making shots.
Like it's on pace to be the highest scoring season since 1985.
Oh, by the way, Darnell, we got to give a shout out to Boy Wonder, Tyler Hero, for breaking the hearts of all Jazz fans. The team he could have been on.
Listen, man, Tyler and Bam have been combined for 24 points apiece these last 5 games. So awesome. And Miami has been 8-3 for these last 10 games. So
who said the league was coming?
It's coming. It's coming on slowly. I think currently they're the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference.
I don't want to see them in the first round. So
Bam Adebayo finishing.
Say this though. We need to get Bam's got to take. He's got to have 20 shots a game. He's got to. That's how we're winning. Feed him the ball, and then feed him the ball all game, and then 4th quarter crunch time. This close game, we know who needs the ball in their hands.
20 points.
Question.
20 shots.
He needs 20 shots. We need to get the ball in his hands. Need to get the ball in his hands because he's been a technician down there. I think Darnell's frozen.
I think so too. Oh, there he is. 20 shots a game for Bam.
It is needed. I mean, your stars have to be stars, and shout out to him for making that leap. Shout out to Tyler for, hey, look, he's taking better shots. He's letting the game come to him more. He's not going to go get everything.
Right.
Setting up the game, letting it come to him more. And look, assist wise, hey, he's getting his teammates involved a lot more now than he has been the last few years. So
that's just all a part of the growth. You know, like we see all the young stars go through that. And Tyler Rowe now having a larger role, I think that's good for him. In the way he can learn on the go, and he'll get there, bro. I mean, I don't have a doubt about that.
Yeah. You see guys when they get, especially younger guys like him, they get big contracts. They kind of they go out guns blazing the first couple months or so of the season, try to prove why they got it and stuff, and just take some really inefficient shots.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play with the offense, things like that. You just all you have to do is really just settle down and just play with yourself. Because play like how you got that contract in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, just settle down, play within yourself, play within the offense. Everything's gonna fall into place after that. And I'm glad we're starting to get together.
Loving from what I've been seeing from him, at least of lately, because I remember the last time we spoke, we were pretty disappointed.
Oh yeah.
Play, and him really taking that step from the playmaking, even though Lowry is there, you see the ball is in Tyler's hands the most, and he is playmaking. He is taking more threes than mid ranges.
And see now when they try to blitz him, he's not getting scared. It's not scaring him anymore. It's not making him think anymore. Now he knows what to do when that situation happens. And now more people are getting open. He's getting on the ball. You can't really trap him anymore. You can't really try and blitz him anymore.
And I think Miami has been closing out with the backcourt of Victor Oladipo and Tyler Hero, which has been pretty solid so far. So far, it's been pretty solid.
God, Victor's been a menace on defense. Like a absolute menace on defense. But I would just like to say this though. At this point, whenever we're playing, can we just not have a third quarter? Can we not have? I'm about sick of that. We had a 20-point lead last night in the third quarter, and the Clippers actually came back and took the lead. They took the lead at one point. Now the fourth quarter, we got back to being ourselves and closed the game out. So I love what I'm seeing in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, they've actually played well. It's the third quarter. Third quarters for me with this team for the past 5-6 years have been a problem. I don't know what it is. It's almost like they come out stagnant and they come out just flat.
So that's a sport thing then.
He's got to get that fixed. It's not even a sport thing. The team's got to get that fixed.
It's more of a personnel thing. Team comes like how it was yesterday. The Clippers pretty much switched it up completely, and the offense got stagnant compared to the
How many threes did Nick Batum hit for them to come back?
It wasn't really Nick Batum. It was Paul George.
Yeah, Paul George.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
He was cooking.
That'll do it.
Speaking of NBA, we had some bad news, unfortunately, y'all. Zion Williamson will be out for the next 3 weeks with a hamstring strain.
Damn.
And I hate this because he's been having such a great season.
He's been a two-way monster.
The Pelicans are having such a great season, but they're very dependent on either him and Ingram just staying healthy to be what they can. It sucks.
And Ingram looks like he's on his way back to return to the court soon. So hopefully he returns soon. Zion, get healthy, man. Just get healthy. We want to see you out there. We want to see you thriving out there.
Yeah.
Playoffs. I want to see you out there contributing in the playoffs.
I will say though, this is a blessing in disguise for one player on that team, Trey Murphy III.
Oh,
more ball is yours, my brother. Yeah. The ball is
yours. It's an opportunity for growth. It sounds like this when players get injured, transfer guys to step in and become more comfortable, get depth. So it is a blessing in disguise in a way.
And they are a pretty deep team.
Yeah, I will say them and Memphis, both two teams were young but drafted very well.
Yeah.
Have a lot of good young role players, so they can step in and win a couple of games here in the next week or so. So I think they'll be okay. Yeah. But for them to really get where they really want to go, they're gonna have to be healthy.
Right, for sure.
Now, so far in this season, who's been your surprise team?
Surprise team?
I think we're all going to agree on this.
Surprise team.
It could be a surprise in a good way or a bad way.
I would say the Warriors. I expect them to be a little better.
Surprise in a good way and a surprise in a bad way. Let's do both.
So surprise in a bad way, probably the Warriors. I expect them to come out trying to get this back to back. I expect them to Andrew Wiggins, Steph, Clay, Draymond all be on the same page. Jordan Poole, expect them all be coming out maybe like best record in the NBA type thing, and that hasn't been the case. So surprise in a bad way, definitely the Warriors. Surprise in a good way. I'm gonna have to say the Nets, bro. I saw the Nets being really, really, solid, of course, like last year. I think after seeing how they played towards the end of the season last year, I was kind of sketch on Kyrie and KD and then them meshing. But I think them firing Steve Nash turned the page as far as the team chemistry and team camaraderie. So, man, I think the Nets are really, really surprising me at how well they're playing together and how explosive they're being and how well they're playing defensively as well. You know what I'm saying? So, Nets.
My surprises are both in the Western Conference. I'll start with the bad. The bad, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh my God!
It was all dependent on how him, Gobert, and Cat would mesh. It's been a disaster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because Gobert's offense still isn't great, and the spacing's been really off. And Anthony Edwards is suffering because of that. Because he wants to get to the hole, he wants to slash, he wants to get to the cup and whatnot. Well, Gobert standing there, he just can't do it, and then Cat defensively has to be on the perimeter a little more. He's not capable of doing that on a consistent basis. And D'Angelo Russell is probably not their point guard in the future if they really want to do things.
Oh no.
So it's just been it's just been a mess.
Yeah.
What update do we got, AB?
Speaking of a mess, 142 to 110.
That was the final score.
Oh no, it's still 3 minutes and 50 seconds left.
What?
They can stop
Oh
right
my
on you. Stop the fight at this point.
But
Hope that's turn point.
like, you're surprised in a good way, Marcus. Well, who'd you say?
Surprised in a good way. I can't believe I'm saying this. And I know we made jokes about this on this pod so many times. The Sacramento Kings.
I knew you were gonna say them, bro. I knew you were gonna say the team.
Shout out to Kings,
He
man.
took mine, man.
Yeah, he took mine
They
too.
look good.
Like, the addition of Kevin Hurt has been very good for them in that backcourt. Him and De'Aaron Fox, they bench well. Keegan Murray's chipping in with like 11 points a game right now.
All right.
And Sabonis is still solid, rock solid. 15 in the West right now. I am very impressed with them.
Mike Brown has been a godsend for them. I think
Stability at its finest.
they got the right coach now. Darnell, what about you?
So my disappointed team is gonna have to be the Toronto Raptors. I think a lot of people were expecting Scotty Barnes to take the next step, and
Hasn't done it yet.
you have to remember, and to be the steps to being like a superstar, it's not linear. So he's going through some growing pains.
Yeah.
They weren't expecting it, and then also, I think they also got figured out in terms of their offense. So they're very struggling on there, and their defense has been bad. Siakam has been playing out of this mind, but it doesn't help that Fred VanVleet has been playing up to his typical level this year. It's been pretty disappointing for them. They're starting Christian Coloco. Christian Coloco is a center. He's not really ready. You see the steps for him for be that, but he's not physically ready to be a good NBA player yet. So they might be a team to watch for next season in terms if they don't fix things around in terms of them getting a high pick and maybe resetting like a soft reboot. But yeah, and definitely be losing
I don't think he much.
Gary Trent Jr. What are you gonna say, Marcus?
Yeah, I don't think much, but probably one more top of the line guy because they have the pieces, they have the athleticism, they have the length. They just have to get guys like Gary. You have to get Gary Trent back healthy, and you got to get VanVleet back on track somehow. Falcons been playing phenomenal ball this year. They need a little bit more help.
And also, I think there might be a really tough case of direction with either Siakam, not Siakam, with Siakam, OG Anunoby, and Scotty Barnes.
Yeah.
Like, how do you want to go with that?
I agree.
Very tough to have three wings who do similar things to go.
Very similar, bro.
Not a lot of shooting in the perimeter either. With those
So I think somebody has to get traded or something. I mean, I don't think they can be your core, honestly. So
Jerry, burn this tape. Burn this tape.
hopefully, Missoula burns it and chews his gum at the same time.
Yeah, they put 150 on y'all. Just hit the 150 mark. It's 130. It is now 150 to 113.
No shame.
Well, stop the fight.
Stop the fight, man.
Looks like you really need that Quizlet after all.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
5 guys with 20.
Okay, so let me go with my what was it? The most exciting team or great team to watch this season?
team in a bad way,
team.
and the most surprising team in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Dallas Mavericks because
Okay.
I think it's just so surprising that Jason Kidd was so damn stubborn with not starting Christian Wood in the start of the season, and now Christian Wood is starting, and Luka Doncic is surprisingly having one of his best stretches in basketball, looking very reminiscent of a 2019 James Harden.
Yes, very much so.
Looking amazing. And this is exactly what I think a lot of people envision their team running with. They still have a lot of holes and stuff, but the fact that they're able to just be in a goodish position with the pieces that they have,
Mhm.
it's been pretty good. And Luka's having an MVP season.
Yeah.
I seen a weird argument on Twitter about is Luka at this age better than LeBron at this age? And people have been looking just at the statistics. I'm gonna just say, Don, just wait for it. Just wait for it. But we'll see. We'll see.
No. Because that LeBron at that age that's when he became the best player in the world, in my opinion.
And my thing, like the Luka comparisons to like those, Luka's a generational type talent, right? Like,
Right.
don't get me wrong.
Should be a Phoenix Sun, but I digress.
Yeah, but like these guys you speak of, like LeBron James and Michael Jordan and all these guys, they played tremendous defense at some point. You know, like I think that's still something Luka has to work on. And LeBron played defense even when he had to carry people and score like 25 points straight on people. You know, he had to defend. He came in an era where there was defense played. So like I think people need to, pump the brakes on that. Let's compare Luka to James Harden first before we get to LeBron.
They're twins. I said from the jump, after like Luka's second year, people are going to hate watching Luka Doncic because he's James Harden Jr.
Bro, he plays just like James. It's crazy.
Not as good of a shooter, but their games are so damn similar.
I think what really like turns people on when they see Luka and they're like, it's just the moments, just not even on some hate and shit. Like Luka just has so much more moments that's like, even for a lot of like NBA players who've been in the league for so long, he's up with them. Like, shit, with a Dame, who are you gonna say is better at this point? I think many people are saying Luka.
I'm gonna say Luka over Dame right now, for sure.
Like just off of that, so it's incredible what he's been able to do in this run so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully he keeps it up for the season. We might be able to seeing an MVP in Dallas, maybe.
Yeah.
But what that white boy doing in Denver?
Oh my God,
He doing special shit right now.
Let me tell you, bro. If your team hasn't played Jokic in the Nuggets yet,
we did recently.
When you it's not like Jokic is going to dunk on you. He's not going to do that, and everybody knows that. But the way he affects how efficient he is, you have to guard him at 3-point line. You got to guard him in mid range. You got to guard him in the post, and he gets his shots up every time, and he passes very well.
Not to mention he's the best passing big man in the league.
He's one of the best passing big men of all time, bro.
He's one of the best passers. Period.
He sees everything. Yeah. It's unreal.
Well, he's like 8 feet tall, so he better see everything.
It's like, don't look now, but the Denver Nuggets are number one seed in the Western Conference right now.
They are, and then Jamal Murray is getting better and better and better as he works his way back from that injury.
And Aaron Gordon has fit very well with that team.
Oh yeah, he definitely has.
Very well.
By the way, Marcus Jerry, the fight is over.
Thank God.
They called it finally?
They finally called it. They called it 150 to 117.
Okay, perfect.
That's 150. That's literally like Alex English, Kiki Vanderway, Denver Nuggets type stat lines right
there.
Bro.
No overtime, by the way. The Warriors beat the Hawks last night in overtime, 143 to 141. Let that sink in.
This was the third time in
Celtics
that they gave up 150 points in a game. The first time since 1979, and it was against the Thunder without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yikes! Isaiah Joe really moved against y'all. That's crazy.
20+ points.
Hey,
why is there a? It says Celtics. Mufadu Kabengele dominates down low, so he was getting meaningful minutes.
Oh, that means y'all were getting walked.
Y'all were getting cooked. That pretty much means Joe Mazzulla said, "I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked." But damn.
Oh my, Giannis is absolutely going crazy right now too. By the way,
Kansas State is beating Texas, number 6 Texas in Austin, by 20. It's
What?
75-55.
College basketball, baby.
75-55. I'm gonna look this up, see how many points Keontae Johnson has. If they show how many points he has, which they didn't, so won't be able to see. I'll look it up later. But my surprisingly bad team this year, I'm gonna say the Atlanta Hawks. I expected a lot more from them because they trade for DeJounte Murray, you pair him with Trae Young. You think, okay, with John,
bro,
they're gonna do something this year. You thinking they're gonna do something this year, but it just has not worked out. They've been very inconsistent and they've been terrible this year, especially defensively. Nate McMillan gotta go.
Nate McMillan teams have an expiration date historically. And
Yeah,
this is just the Hawks' time with him.
The expiration date has passed at this point. So I mean, I'm all for black coaches getting a job. They need jobs. They need second chances. All that. Because
yeah, Ime to the Hawks.
Relax.
Ime's not hired this season.
Ime does not need to be in the city of Atlanta at all.
He's gonna be a single man, bro. He's gonna be a single man.
Look, that's the problem. He's gonna be more focused on Magic City instead of
Ime.
Hey man, let him get the wings out of Magic City, bro. Go to Irons, go to Blue Flame, all that, man.
He wings, all right. You're gonna get some wings, all right.
Hey man, just don't let him coach James Harden at one point because they're gonna go crazy in the club.
Oh my god, yeah, that'll be nuts.
Oh, by the way, now we're speaking on crazy stat lines right now. Giannis has 55, 10, and 7.
Okay, all right. So what's going on, bro? What's going on here?
What's going on, man?
The star players are going nuts right now this season.
I mean, like, this is crazy.
Like, every single crazy stat line gets eclipsed by something even crazier like 2 days later.
Keontae Johnson, 17.7 rebounds, 5 assists.
Sounds about Keontae.
There we go.
They said that this season was like the most it's like the most 30-point scorers, like 30+ scores in the league.
Yeah, it is.
There have been 4 50-point games in the last 4 days.
That's crazy.
That means that new Tatum gonna drop soon, bro. He gonna have to drop him a solid.
He just might drop 60 at some point.
60.
Darnell, could we see Bam or Tyler drop 50 or Jimmy?
You said star players. I'll take Jimmy.
Jimmy not dropping 50. Not with Boney.
Oh yeah.
Tell me it's a playoff game.
I think Bam might be able to.
Not at that level.
Let me see. Who did he play? Let's see.
Bam could. Like if we really picture him.
Someone just tell Jimmy Butler it's a playoff game and he'll probably go insane.
Wait, hasn't LeBron scored like 40 in the last 2 games?
Scored 40
yeah, LeBron's been going crazy. Unfortunately, playing for
a trash organization right now.
And we got them tomorrow night.
Ooh. LeBron,
bro. The Hawks, for me, they just have not been good all year long. I mean, it's like they put this team together and you're thinking, man, you got Trae Young, DeJounte Murray in the backcourt, John Collins in the front court. That's your potential big 3 right there. John Collins got his head
you can stop there. If John Collins is a part of your big 3, you're not going to do much.
Well, if he's got his head on straight, he's not doing nothing crazy. And then you have a defender, DeAndre Hunter, a wing that can defend anywhere pretty much. Think, okay, maybe they can do something this year. But it just hadn't come together.
But DeAndre's not him, though.
Well, offensively, not defensively, he can defend. He still defend, but the offense got to come with it, though. You can't just be a defender.
Oh, I think another team too I want to mention that's kind of disappointed me is the Bulls.
Yeah,
that's very disappointing.
It's not disappointing. It's more like they're just playing at their level.
But the fact that like they so inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like one day they look like world beaters, the next day it's like, why are they on the court?
Yeah.
At the very least, Nikola Vucevic is playing okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Levine is whatever. And DeRozan, he'll go for his 40 at some points. But again, the defense for him still is there.
Right, and then Zach LaVine, I mean, one day he's shooting the ball really well, the next day he's like 2 for 15.
I want to
Yeah.
ask y'all real quick, bro. Like, so of course, we're in January, so it's about time for the All-Star break coming up. So, who's y'all's starting five, bro, in the East and in the West?
Well, Giannis is clearly, yeah. Let's go ahead and throw him in there.
Giannis and Tatum, just put them up there right now.
So, Giannis, Tatum, and KD, or Giannis, Tatum, and B? Like, how are we gonna do that, bro? Is Tatum come off the bench? And B, KD, Giannis?
In there, and KD's in there. Tatum might be
Me personally, Embiid gonna have to kick it, bro. Embiid gonna, because
That's crazy.
y'all know KD's not coming off. This is Kevin Durant we're talking about.
Yeah, he's not.
Nah.
He's like off the bench.
He's not coming off the bench, and Jason Tatum is Jason Tatum, and
Right.
Giannis. So, buy Embiid.
Yeah.
I think Embiid does get it though.
Yeah.
And Jalen Brown.
That's why I don't like the whole
Brown,
back.
The backcourt is going to be a battle.
That's a war.
I like JB and Donovan Mitchell. That's just me.
Yes,
bro.
I like it too.
That's actually nice.
But
actually.
I want you to think, and don't even think about this.
JB.
It's because of his huge following, Kyrie Irving.
Oh yeah.
Because
See, that's why I told you. That's why I just said, Jerry. I was with you until you said JB, because you just completely forgot about Kyrie Irving.
he's
said
one
completely
of the
forgot.
remarkable players in the league. Even with the recent controversy, plenty of people on his back. Even plenty of people who didn't like him, they're now on him.
Playing really well.
Yeah.
Like I mean, how do you keep him out of the starting lineup?
Out
It
of
might be a situation where the coaches might put JB in there since it's like a third vote, but he gonna get a lot of.
Clearly make the All-Star team. I mean, we ain't disputing that. He clearly gonna make the All-Star team. Like that's not a question.
It'll be interesting to kind of figure out how they pick the starting five, because I mean either way I think it'll be fine because they both have their cases in my opinion. So
Now, real quick,
I hope Donovan Mitchell gets to the inside lineup though. So.
Spider Brown should be
real quick
the
though,
person.
on to the West, and this is specifically for Darnell. Mostly, does Tyler Hero have a case for the All-Star team?
Nope.
Tyrese Halliburton is alive, brother.
Tyrese Halliburton might not be an All-Star.
He's in too. Like that, he's in regardless.
Tyrese Halliburton might not be an All-Star.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I asked that question including Tyrese Halliburton because he's in. Like there's no way you keep him out the way he's playing this year.
Oh, there's a way.
If you keep Tyrese Halliburton
We've seen stranger things happen.
If Tyrese Halliburton doesn't make the All-Star team, there will be riots happening. We gonna have to start. Look, we gonna have to go to the NBA office and beat down the doors and ask what's going on.
Okay, so let's go with that. Remember the three people we talked about: Donovan Mitchell,
right?
Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown. At least one of them is coming off of the bench.
Yep.
Then you're gonna think about Trae Young, because Trae Young, no matter what, even if it's a fall-off season, he's gonna be an All-Star, right?
Yeah.
Those are the guards. Then we're going to be going to the forwards. We already know Embiid is going to be one.
Yeah, he's definitely one.
Let's think of the next couple guys. Maybe DeMar DeRozan, maybe
Pascal,
maybe. Bam Adebayo, maybe.
Hey, another case. Well, I know he probably not gonna get him, but
maybe.
Paolo, bro. Hey,
Paolo, maybe.
I got another one who could possibly sneak in there.
Who's that?
Brooke Lopez.
I don't think so.
I don't think
Good.
I don't think so. I think the talent is up there.
Yeah.
I think
Bam has another has a case though. Bam has a case.
I think Bam has a really good case. And then from there, no matter what, people gonna hate it. I think legitimately, Jalen Brunson.
I really don't hate that, but I don't think
I know the most popular is gonna be Julius Randle.
Yeah, I would say Julius.
Jalen Brunson has been their best player. And those are the guys that Tyrese Halliburton and Tyler Hero are going to have to battle. And I know I'm missing a couple guys too.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at this right now.
LaMelo Ball.
Shit. He's averaged like 28 games, so I mean, Brunson, I think, probably will sneak in there somewhere.
Don't forget about LaMelo Ball.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is tough, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like the more that I'm thinking,
I think the West is going to be even.
West is hell.
Even
The West is going to be tougher.
West is going to be tougher.
Okay, let's look. Okay, let's go through the starters though.
It's gonna make it regardless.
All right, West.
The backcourt is locked up. Steph and Luka. That's your backcourt.
Steph
that
and who?
depends. That depends if Luka's a guard or a forward.
I think it'll be a guard.
See,
because there's
you
another guy.
You can't leave SGA out. That is, you can't.
Absolutely
I think a lot of people are waking up to SGA.
He is freaking dominating.
Oh,
You got SGA. You got John Morant.
Yep.
God.
You got Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard's playing at an all-star level, like he always does.
You know who has the least like amount of fans out of all of them? Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Also,
Here's what makes
Swipe
this
get
really
one.
tough. I got a name for y'all that's gonna make this really tough. What y'all think in the West? How about Anthony Simons?
I think the star power,
Yeah.
race,
power.
but
I think we're forgetting one point guard out the West though. De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. Yeah.
I don't think. But here's the thing, because it's the Western Conference and because Anthony Davis is hurt, I don't think De'Aaron Fox gets it. I think they're gonna go with Sabonis again.
Oh,
and it
don't
hurts,
do it.
but Sabonis has been playing really well this season. But
He
I think
is,
with him again.
I'm just being. I don't know how you leave Simons out though with the way he's played this year.
He's
Like,
ball.
I just don't see a way you leave him out.
There's a way. He's not a huge name. He's not. Oh my God. But no, like he's not a huge name. I mean, there are a lot of talented guards in this conference, like usual. He might, and he'll probably get in. He'll probably get in off the strength next year. Who knows? But I'd like to see Simons get an All-Star nod. I'd love to see that.
I think he deserves it. He deserves it. He really does.
But then I can say that about like 10 guards in this conference. That's the crazy part.
That's what SGA's definitely should be. I think he's definitely getting in.
He'll get consideration. He'll get votes.
Consideration, no, he's in.
He's definitely in. I think. Remember with the new awards that came out, he's definitely gonna be Clutch Player of the Year, and he for sure is going to be an All-Star this year. Too many people are hyped on SGA.
He better be one.
He's been cooking everybody this year.
He better be an All-Star.
Playing.
But how many guards we named? We named Steph Curry.
Yes.
John Morant, SGA, Damian Lillard, Devin Booker. That's 5 guards.
Then you got your Fox. We said Dame, right?
Yeah, I think we said Dame. Yeah. That's 5 guards.
Then you got your Simons. You got your Foxes. Luka, if he's voted in as a guard, which I think he is.
I think
me.
Get voted
if
in.
He is. He's because I think the West doesn't have that many forwards this season.
He doesn't.
I think he's going to get in as a forward.
Because forwards, I mean, AD's going to get voted, but he's probably not going to play.
I don't think AD get voted in. I don't think he'll get voted in. But the question is, will he be able to play?
I forgot another guy.
Zion will probably get voted in.
Oh,
Are
we going to see back-to-back year? Wiggins?
I'm not even going to put this comment up. Because this is absolutely egregious.
How bad is it?
Y'all want me to put the comment up?
Go ahead.
Fuck it. Jerry. What's wrong with you?
We did forget about
It is unhinged.
Oh, so okay, Paul George can't leave out.
Oh shoot, yeah. we think about that.
See, this is how talented this conference is.
Paul George.
Yeah. So who are forwards? We said LeBron, PG.
LeBron, PG, Zion.
LeBron's a starter.
I think this guy's gonna get it in because there's a lack of bigs. Jaren Jackson Jr. And I think because they might be pushing him to be closer to the defensive player of the year, he might be in there.
I can see it. I can see it.
I don't know if this is good for you.
He might be too. It might be too.
So
And
basically,
see, in that case, you might have to put Luca as like
a forward.
forward. Yeah.
You might have to. Who knows?
So basically, after talking this over, Tyler Hero is getting left out in the East, and Anthony Simons is getting left out in the West.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like it.
It sounds wrong, but apparently,
It'll either be in the West. Will either be Simons left out or De'Aaron Fox, and it comes to guards. One of those two.
And if it comes to those two, as much as I hate to do it because I love De'Aaron Fox and he deserves his flowers and deserves to make more All-Star appearances, I think just for this year alone, they would give it to Simons over him.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see when we get there.
That's going to be tough whenever they start talking about that, though.
There's so many guys that deserve it this year.
Another guy, Desmond Bain.
Oh yeah, that's
Underrated,
true.
very underrated player.
It's true.
Don't think he'll get it, but he's
Another guy just because their seeding is high. CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
I could see that.
It might be his first time. It might be. It just depends. Another guy we all keep on. Wow, we forgot these two brothers, Klay Thompson, who, if he turns it up, might be able to make it. Jordan Poole.
Yeah, this last little stretch from here to about from here until February 1st is gonna tell a lot. We'll be able to know because it's just everything's up in it. I think this is going to be one of the closer All-Star races that we've seen in a while. So,
for the forwards, Lauri Markkanen, because Utah is still in the race.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit, if Rudy Gobert wasn't playing so ass, he might have been the All-Star.
the 1 year.
It's such a long jam. There's no one really in front of him at forward in front court in the Western Conference really, outside Joker. Bro, you really could have made an All-Star easy.
Oh, also I want to ask y'all before we move on, Rookie of the Year so far.
Not even close. Paulo.
Yeah, there's not.
Paulo. Come on now.
Paulo.
My boy had a little, he had a little thing done to the bathroom, but Paulo Banchero is just
he's very clearly the best player in this draft class right now.
Yeah, he's him.
I will say, 6th man of the year. If it's not going to Bennedict Mathurin, I think it's going to go to number 0 on the LA Lakers.
Oh, he's having a great year.
If
he gets that, bro, that solidifies him as one of the great. He's already one of the greatest, but yeah.
That would be really funny if he actually got 6th man of the year after everything we said.
I think it would help in his perspective for some people being like, Westbrook doesn't adjust well with others, and to say, you know what, he can at least go into a role and accept that bench role, which not many guys do
at all. So he's done a tremendous job of that, and he's excelled at it. What are y'all's thoughts on Darwin Ham?
Good coach, shitty situation.
Yeah, he's in a terrible situation.
I can agree.
The Lakers on the cups for a rebuild.
They really should rebuild.
They're like a team that's close to a rebuild, but they're just holding on to hope.
But because your Los Angeles Lakers are not actually good.
Let's keep their hope tomorrow night.
Any team that has LeBron James feels like they can somehow put something together to win a championship in a year, which is.
Now, I will say this. I mean, there are talks about possibly trading LeBron.
AB, I'm about to mute you. I'm about to mute you.
I was just gonna ask, what would it take to get him? What are you giving up?
You know what a team that has the necessary to get LeBron?
Who, the Pacers?
Not the Pacers. No, the Pelicans.
Oh, we'll give the Lakers all their stuff back.
The Pelicans. The Pelicans have the contracts to match it. They got the young players. You got Dyson Daniels. You got Trey Jones. You got Trey Murphy. Shit, you got draft capital. You got the Lakers' own pick, which might be high. You got all the draft capital the Pelicans still got. You got Jonas Valanciunas contract, who has plenty of things. They can match it up.
But yeah, they can actually. I think that would be good for them.
Give the Lakers all their stuff back plus a little bit extra.
I don't think they would do it because they're not in a position to do it.
Right.
I would probably take their time, but they're a team who could do it.
Gary, what did you think I was gonna say?
I knew what you was gonna say, bro. You're gonna say, "Oh, Max Strus for LeBron James in a fair trade."
Yeah, I would not have said that. Although I will say, if we were to trade for him, Kyle Lowry's gone.
I mean,
Max Strus is gone. Duncan Robinson's gone. Tyler Hero's gone, even though Pat Riley do everything he can to try and keep him. First round picks are gone. Yeah, maybe a second round pick we got there. That's gone too.
Yeah.
That's just my favorite part. Whenever Miami's in a trade, it's like we gotta hype these niggas up, bro. It's like, oh yeah, Max Strus has to be there. He has to be there. Yeah. Like Kyle Lowry. Everybody's been known that Miami's been trying to trade Kyle Lowry for like the past few seasons.
They're trying to get that thickness out of Miami. They're trying to get that BBL merchant out of Miami.
Here's the thing. Kendrick Nunn looked pretty decent when he was with us. Now he's with them. How many times have you heard about him?
Yeah, he's awful, actually. He's one of the worst players in the NBA.
I feel really
because I believed in Kendrick Nunn.
That grass ain't greener on the other side. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think he was that great in Miami, to be honest with you. I think he was fine.
He wasn't overly great, but he wasn't terrible either. Like, he knew his role. He played his role really, really well.
Yeah.
Because Miami doesn't ask you to do anything else except your role.
Exactly. He doesn't have a role with the Lakers right now. I mean,
what happened to Taylor Horton Tucker?
Yeah, but who are you gonna pull out the lineup now? You're not gonna pull out.
I thought you just mentioned Taylor Horton Tucker.
Yeah, what happened to Taylor Horton Tucker? He had all that hype.
Utah. He realized he couldn't go left, and that was it.
Isn't he in Utah now?
Yes, he is, and he is. Wow. The fact that this man, he's averaging 6 points, 38% from the field, 23% from three, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, playing 15 minutes a game.
Yeah, that's cooked.
He's averaging less than average.
It's Jover.
Lakers Twitter was hyping that man, bro.
They were trying to hype him to get Kyle Lowry.
Again, everybody realized he couldn't go left, and then that was pretty much
he has.
Yeah. It was a wrap at that point.
They sat him for like 2 years, and then the shine wore off the apple. So this is kind of what you get with that.
Yeah, you're right. Now, a lot of NBA talk. It's gonna be exciting coming down the stretch, especially going into the start break. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. We'll kind of transition into college football and recap the playoff, which was very, very exciting.
Yeah.
Some of these ball games have been really good. So, without talking about the playoff real quick, best bowl game you've seen so far? For me,
Cotton Bowl.
You said what?
Cotton Bowl, easy.
Yeah, easy. Cotton Bowl. They're the same with me. Best bowl game I've seen so far.
Shoot, man. Honestly, I can't even lie to you, bro. I didn't get a chance to watch too many, but I think one that I enjoyed watching was Tennessee and Clemson. I did. It wasn't the greatest game. I just liked seeing Clemson lose, honestly.
I'm gonna go with a different one. The Arizona Bowl.
Oh.
Just because of the ending, I think that was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Shoot, bro. You know another one that was good? The Gasparilla Bowl. That one was pretty darn good.
Wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna throw in another one too. The Sun Bowl with Pitt and UCLA.
Now that was a good one.
That was a really good game there. That one was back and forth, especially towards the end. Man, but then Dorian Thompson-Robinson got hurt. That changed everything.
Yeah.
And another one that I'm going to throw in. I am going to say, even though I couldn't stand the fact that Notre Dame freaking won the Gator Bowl.
Oh yeah, that was also a good one.
That was fun.
That was a great game. I thought South Carolina, man, listen, they had that pick six. I thought they were going to run away with it.
Oh shoot, I didn't even realize. Shoot, man, that tells you how much I've been watching. I thought they ended up winning that game.
Yeah, Notre Dame, unfortunately, the powers that be that pretty much came down and said Notre Dame is not allowed to lose this game came down, threatened the South Carolina players and told them to start point shape. I'm just kidding. No, but the powers that be did not allow Notre Dame to lose, unfortunately. I'm going to have a talk with them.
Man, the Lord's Prayer is powerful.
And by the way, at this point, I don't ever want to go to the Duke's Mayo Bowl because I'm not trying to have a bucket of mayo get dumped on my head.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
Insane.
You can always be the Idaho Potato Bowl and have French fries dumped on you. That's even better. You at least eat the French fries.
But then you see you got Brian Kelly eating cheeses off the ground.
Man,
that was a good one too, bro. Hey, the Cheez-It Bowl was good. Florida State, that was a good game.
Take care.
Hey, bro, it was a good game. It was a good game, man. It absolutely. Oklahoma, they blew the bag, but it was a good game nevertheless.
Man, Florida State.
Florida State they're pretty good, man.
Fired.
Tables turn. I mean, it is what it is.
Fired.
It is what it is.
Were you guys expecting Florida State to be like solid like this? Like,
no.
Nah, I wasn't.
Then again, we also lied to ourselves and said Florida State like not air 9 games this year.
Hold on. They went 10-3, right?
Don't spin this, AB. They had a solid season.
Don't try it.
No, I'm not saying they didn't. They did.
You're doing it. Don't do it.
They looked a lot. They looked more competent. Finally, we've been waiting on that. They have a quarterback, and Jordan Travis, who's returning next year.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't blame them. I mean, they have him as like the 9th ranked quarterback overall in the draft. I'm like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good of a season, and y'all have him as a 9th ranked quarterback. Yeah, I do too. Because that tells me you're going to be like a 5th or 6th round pick. Like, we're fighting for your roster life.
Right.
But yeah, Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant. He's starting for a playoff team right now.
Yeah.
So you never know. But not injuries played a part in that, but still. I look at it like this. And this is surprising though, speaking of Florida State. Trayshawn Ward entered the portal for them today. Running back.
What?
Why?
Yeah. I was surprised about that. That came across my phone.
Weird.
Wait a minute, like where is he? Why?
Yeah, that's weird.
And now people think he may be going to A&M or something, but I don't know. I don't know where he's going to go.
Because they've had a really good offseason so far. Like, not a terrible one. They kept recruits that they had, which the recruitment wasn't that great anyway. They got some guys. They got guys in the portal.
Yeah.
They got rid of some of the terrible coaches they had on the roster, like one of the DB coaches. People are excited about that one.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, do y'all want to bring this up?
What we bring it up?
Oh, are we gonna bring them up?
Darnell, you know what I'm talking about?
And somebody play the song, man.
Hey, yo.
There's a particular song I want to have played right now.
Even on IG, that's crazy, bro.
What are we bringing up?
Who got the song ready to play?
Oh,
YC DJs, come on now.
Come on out there, play the song. Play
it.
What song are we talking about here?
You know what song we talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
LSU's band play.
Huh?
What does a certain band from a certain school play?
Somebody give me a hit.
I see you not getting this.
You were not getting this.
Check the private chat right now, Jerry.
Yo, you really gotta chill, bro.
I got a better one.
Jerry's frozen.
Yo, hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna send to y'all right now in a clip, bro. I got one.
Play it. You got to do it, man. I
got a better one.
Oh man, y'all, this Kansas Texas Tech game going down to the wire. It's 71-68 with 2:07 left, and Kansas is up by 3. They're the ones up by 3. Man, this game going down to the wire.
Well, check the text chat, bro. I got a better song in there.
Oh my Lord, Marcus, you are a menace to society right now.
I ain't the menace to society. They the menaces. They're the menaces.
Jerry. Come on, man. Come on.
Shall not play it.
I always wonder what was going on that nigga's like mind. Do that, man.
Jerry, this song's getting played one way or another, whether you play it or Marcus plays it.
Marcus got it.
Marcus, let's do this.
All right, let me put the headphones off right quick so y'all can hear it for real. We'll play this for the masses. Well, hear me, right?
The masses have to hear this.
Here we go.
Y'all gonna know what we're talking about. Start it up.
Start that thing up.
Start it up, Marcus. We can't hear it.
Yeah, maximum effect right now, Phil. Oh, man, we put this on my speaker.
Yeah, let's put this on speaker. Y'all gonna know what we're talking about when y'all hear this.
Put it on.
He's setting it up right now, y'all.
Setting that thing up right now.
My thing is tripping.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Them niggas is menacing, bro. Like,
what the hell is going on at LSU?
Hey, man.
Every year, y'all got some kind of scandal. What is going on?
Either Brian Kelly gets somebody killed when he was in Notre Dame, and that was first year at LSU. It's Freak Nick 95 going on in Atlanta in the championship game.
Freak Nick came real early.
Sheesh. Hey, man, I ain't gonna name names because, you know, there's rumors and all that, but it's looking real bleak.
And first of all, there's already been one person that's basically been fired or resigned. We know who that person is because they went private on Twitter.
Oh, hey, man. The second you go private on your social media accounts, either people get, mentions talking about it, or shit hit the fan already.
It definitely hit the fan.
All I'm gonna say is, which one of y'all committed to LSU?
Mm-hmm. Let me stop.
I saw that.
Yeah, man, she looked kind of.
She got the hoop earrings.
That's all you can know.
Jerry's in shock right now. Jerry has left the.
This man's not trying. His first year is not trying to hear this.
No, but in all seriousness, what was y'all initial reaction when y'all first saw that?
No fucking way. This is true. There's no fucking way. And then the dots started getting connected. Then I was like, oh, that was really getting down like this?
Bro, when I saw the IG like story, I was like, there's no way these niggas are serious. You got some girl eating on IG for everybody to see?
Hey, man.
Like, Jesus, man.
No, they need him.
Hey, I guess that just shows like all the shit that you think you know, you definitely don't know.
Like Louisiana State is Blue Mountain State reincarnated. For those that watch that show, it was getting butt nasty, bro. People getting kicked off the team. Wide receiver coaches out here doing crazy stuff. The recruiting coordinator facilitating the whole thing.
Yo, I'm gonna go back to hold on. What's the name of this movie? Remember, man, what is this movie called? It was that came out in like 1989.
The one with Ray Allen?
No, not that. You know, we can bring that up, but it came out like 1989. And it was about this quarterback that was like a star quarterback, and it was a lot of illegal recruiting going on. They was taking the different campuses, and he was, you know, he had a girlfriend, but you know, he was still getting down.
Shout out the hostesses.
Yeah, trying to figure out the name of this movie. Let me look it up real quick. It's gonna come to me. And Jared said his computer, he don't know what happened. His computer shut down.
FBI got him.
Dang, Jared, the feds got you, dog. Yeah.
You just forgot the charger, bro. You forgot the charger.
No, he get charged. The feds got him. Next day, feds got him. Hold on.
Either feds got him or they got him. One of the two.
Johnny Be Good. That's the name of the movie. Johnny Be Good. There was a movie called Johnny Be Good, and basically this was going on.
And Johnny damn sure was not being good. I know that for sure.
No, he was not.
Like after the SEC championship game, though, like y'all are not a serious football program. Like y'all are unserious.
Like dang! No wonder y'all got beat 50-30.
No wonder Louisiana kids don't leave.
No wonder he was the highest paying.
Go Tigers! Good lord.
Highest paying wide receiver coach, bro.
Hey man, just go to the league, my man. Go to the league.
I mean, like, how do you allow this to go on? Like, who's supervising this?
Like, if anyone know anything about this? I want to know how they got caught first and foremost.
Really, Darnell?
What did you say?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! That was a
It's like, what are y'all? What like y'all just feeding into the rumors?
At this point, they might as well get you might as well get an NIL deal with Amtrak if you were the LSU.
Amtrak,
maybe Durex.
They gonna get a NIL deal, all right, but it ain't gonna be with Amtrak.
Amtrak, Cialis, Trojan.
Trojan will be one of them. The other one will be.
Tell you, Durex, man.
I just also get one with Brazzers and you get some free gear.
This man said Brazzers. I'm done.
Worse. I could have said Naughty America. I could have said
I'm complete.
Let me stop. Take him to the AVN Awards.
Marcus, how do you know this stuff? This man is unhinged.
I did my research.
And is completely unhinged.
What you mean unhinged? All I did was research like the historian I am. I'm a researcher by nature.
Yeah, we know what you're researching.
What you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean? We know what you research.
Nigga really said, "What do you mean?" and what I mean.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
Like, you know exactly what we talking about.
I do not know what you're talking about, sir.
You gonna keep lying?
I'm not a liar. I cannot tell a lie. As my nose grows.
You just did. Oh, speaking of the Kings, hold on. Let me find that game. They're on right now.
What's up with my Sacramento Kings?
We definitely know other other programs are doing this, right?
Yeah, this is definitely happening.
No, ain't no other programs doing this.
This is freaking insane though. Like recruiting staff, players, coach.
Now, for the recruiting coordinator to do like that, that is
like the recruiting coordinator facilitating this. You got the on-campus recruiting girl as the petri dish.
Makes me wonder. You know, now we see why everybody was visiting LSU.
Shit, I want to visit.
Horny sex man. They're nasty.
Yeah. Hey man, all I know is she's innocent.
That's
hire her somewhere else.
I mean, if we're really thinking about it, this is kind of nasty though, because like,
I know.
Not even on like some moral level, like some of these dudes might be
underage.
Exactly.
17, 16, 17. So
exactly.
And you got grown men who's married doing this, possibly, potentially. So they bringing back cross-contaminated petri dishes back home to their families and to their women. So this is a whole cavalcade of fuckery going on in that program.
And the fact that this isn't just like a one-time thing. This is a history.
This is for a while.
Like, there's no way this is just a one-time thing that just
exactly.
There's no way.
They just mistakenly got caught this time.
A history of this sort of behavior, and we failed to catch it.
Exactly. She has a history of this sort of behavior.
What was she doing out here?
Well, what was she doing at her previous stops? Number one, but number two, like Darnell, like you and Marcus just said, there's no way this is a one-time thing. So how long has this been going on? Because and then Keishawn Butte, for him to say, "Hey, I'm all in. I'm coming back next year. Let's try and win the championship," and then 2 weeks later, you enter in the draft.
You don't find that suspicious?
Exactly. That happens. I was tipped off about this story action last week, but now it's coming to the light. Everybody else is just not finding out.
This is actually an insane story.
This is insane. Now we know the NCAA is not going to bat an eye because this is the same program that stole money from the Children's Hospital for their recruiting budget, and not a damn word. Nobody did a damn thing about it.
How long was it circulating?
How long has this been circulating? Apparently, this has been circulating for a while now.
It's apparently it sounds like it's been for a minute, like.
But now it's just starting to come out. Like, this is insane. This is insane, nasty work.
Y'all think Brian Kelly was nah?
Relax.
The way he be grinding up on them kids.
Hey man. Hey.
We don't know what he was part of. He might have been. I mean, we don't know. I mean, he grinding up on everybody else, which is unfortunate for the kids because I mean, now they feel violated. Oh, let me stop.
Oh, violated something.
It's just such a terrible look, man. Terrible
like,
look.
You got to a conference championship game, no one expects you to do all that much. Get a nice little bowl game, and then all this all comes out. Your best player, wide receiver, wants to come back, and then this comes out. It's like, oh well, gotta go. Wide receiver coach is probably gone.
No,
most definitely gone.
And by the way, Keishawn Butte was told to enter the draft. I'll just leave it at that. It wasn't a decision he made on his own. He was told to go.
I believe it.
That tells me everything you need to know right there. That tells us everything we need to know. Like I don't understand. Like there's supposed to be adults in the
exactly.
adults out in here having everything under control, and y'all wilding out, kids wilding out. You got recruiting coordinators just throwing ass everywhere. I mean, like this is it's unacceptable behavior,
And especially for like, you know, for a black woman in a professional setting, like this is something that now they got to deal with. Every woman, especially black. That's so tough, man. That's so tough. That's so tough.
my Nubian queens, y'all got to come together, and y'all got to be better. Like,
I ain't gonna go that far. I'm not gonna do all that,
but see, that's what makes this hurt. That's what hurts about this, because I mean,
They're gonna have to suffer because it's like a bad reputation, man.
yeah, and it's not just for her. Now, like Darnell's basically saying, it's going to affect all black women.
yeah, I don't think so. I think this is personally. I think this shit is fucking hilarious. That's just me.
I'm just saying, like, just in general, because like
Committed to LSU, y'all.
I think this is just a wild ass story to come across. Like, there's no way this is that. Like, crazy things happening in big time college football in all these programs, but this, I don't think I've ever seen this before.
I've never seen this at all. This is disappointing to say the least. I mean,
This is wild.
to be LSU, they've had enough scandals come through this program already in the last few years, and now this comes out.
I mean, then again, how long are we gonna talk about this in the sense of after all this is wrapped up and it comes out, we're probably gonna forget about this in like 4 months.
I mean, this is gonna be just another thing that like you are when people are talking about LSU, like recruiting, blah blah blah. This joking jokes. But.
I mean, the NCAA is not going to do anything unless they decide to get their heads out of their behinds and actually enforce rules and give out punishment. But are they going to have the balls to do it?
I mean, I'm not gonna go that far against double A. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, I will, because they've shown us time and time again that they have no spine. Basically, the universities can get away with anything, and the NCAA is not going to hardly do anything about it.
It's not like no one got shot or anything. Like, relax. Let's relax here a little bit. It's
I mean, but
potentially crazy happened, but like, come on.
See, I had a joke for that, but I ain't gonna use it.
This is like work. This is work environment. Like
this is a Baylor where like people were getting killed and sexually assaulted.
Well, it's not that. It ain't that, but
this is just fucking funny to me.
No, I'm not.
I mean, the implications is just
it's crazy.
Like how deep does this go? Like
y'all just provide me with jokes that I'm gonna be good and not use them. But...
Use them.
Okay.
We already played Quantity DJs on here. So you might as well go ahead and get jokes.
How deep does this go? You had to ask them about that. And Marcus, you had said something just a minute ago. I forgot because I had a joke for that too.
What, I said something about Baylor or something?
No, it was before that. Oh, you said nobody. It's not like anybody got shot. Yeah, that's not necessarily true because somebody did. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Shot the club up.
You could say that.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is
that Lord forgive me.
It's a race between hundreds of tiny white little particles right now.
Oh my God!
It's the Daytona 500 up in that thing.
Bro, come on! God! Look at Darnell right now. Darnell's in a state of shock right now.
He's like, you Negroes are not serious. He's like, what do I associate with you Negroes?
Why? Why, Marcus? Why? Nobody.
You was talking about deep.
Well, hell, somebody might be pregnant. We don't know. If a child results in this,
All right, man. We shouldn't be talking about that.
Yeah, we should
let's move on. We trying to get Jerry back on the show, y'all. By the way, we don't know what happened. I think the feds took his computer, once again. Yeah, Jerry. I don't know if you're watching or anything, but yeah. If the feds got you, look, all of me, Marcus, Darnell, all of our money put together ain't gonna be enough to bail you out, dog. So we'll know.
We'll get you on the JPay.
Yeah. I mean, we put something on it. I mean, we put a little bit on it. I mean, we ask them if they can take post dated check or something. I mean, see if they'll do that. If they can't accept that, then hey.
Anyway, what else we got on the docket?
I'm transitioning to the NFL, and this is going to be very, very difficult. But before we get to that part of it, playoff is really heating up. It's the last week of the regular season. The Jaguars and the Titans will play for the AFC South Championship Saturday night. Another division title on the line, I believe. It's a lot of playoff spots up for grabs.
AFC North.
AFC North. Oh yeah, that title's on the line. Miami Dolphins are imploding. I mean, the playoffs was literally right there, and now they fighting for their playoff lives.
All of a sudden, the Packers might make the playoffs.
You said what?
All of a sudden, the Packers are about to make the playoffs.
The Packers came back from the dead, and now they may make the playoffs.
Just gotta beat Detroit. And the Lions might make it if Seattle loses and they beat Green Bay.
Who were we talking about a couple weeks ago that might have had a chance? Was it the Jets?
Yeah, they're done for.
It was between the Jets, the Patriots, and the Dolphins, who would get one of the last playoff spots.
Mm-hmm. And now it's about to be the Patriots.
Right now, it looks like the Patriots, but if they lose, yeah, they're gonna be.
Because the Jets are eliminated now. The Dolphins need help. Patriots really just got to win.
And the Patriots don't win. Wait, who do they have?
Maybe the Jets. Hold on, let me see.
I'm gonna say it is the Jets. No, it's not the Jets.
They beat the Jets already. They play
Bills. Oh yeah, they done. Yeah, well.
Buffalo still has stuff to play for, so yeah, they're kind of cooked.
Wait, who's cooked?
The Patriots.
I would say that, but we'll get into it later.
Yeah, just from a pure football standpoint, they have stuff to play for still.
Yeah,
but emotionally, I don't know if they get.
And I hate the fact that
what happened?
I don't think y'all realize how much that game, like losing that game, man.
Darnell, y'all had one goddamn job. Good job, man. Keep the New England Patriots out the playoffs.
Not only that, it's just for pride, bro. Like the Patriots, bro. Like fuck them niggas, bro. Like fuck them motherfuckers. Even when they had Brady, bro, and now they don't have Brady, and still, man.
They got Michael McCorkle-Jones, and they're about to do it again.
I mean, this is unbelievable. This is horrible. All of America was rooting for the Miami Dolphins to win this game and keep the Patriots out of the playoffs. But once again, they decided to disappoint the United States of America.
And they killed Tua.
You damn near killed Tua twice. Really 3 times, actually.
And then we got Teddy Bridgewater as well.
And now he has no finger.
You got him hurt. Now you're down to Skylar Thompson for y'all playoff hopes.
First of all, his name's Skylar. The only other Skylar that I have never heard of is Skylar from Breaking Bad.
The only other Skylar I've heard of is my cousin Skylar.
Ew. Anything Skylar?
She happens to be Emmett's daughter.
Skylar? As in, yeah, never mind. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, you better not do it.
Hopefully, she's better than the Skyler from Breaking Bad. Hopefully.
Yeah, she's got her head on straight.
I was like, that's not a high bar to clear.
Oh,
What happened?
breaking news in Heat news. I mean, Nikola Jovic will miss 4 weeks due to a lower back injury.
Oof.
That's all right. It's not like the guy was playing anyway.
Damn, Jerry's computer's literally dead right now.
Yeah, Jerry said it didn't die; it just crashed. He said it completely froze. Hold on.
Probably just like restart it if you can, if you get a chance to.
About to tell him that.
If not, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I just told him to restart it. But yeah, that news is not good news. I was looking forward to him playing, but anyway, and probably in the most improbable fashion, my Dallas Cowboys have a chance to win the division. All we need to do is beat the Washington Commanders, led by Carson Wentz.
And you will.
Probably. And the New York Giants. I can't believe I'm saying this shit. Y'all got one job.
Y'all depending on the Giants, man.
That's why I say I can't believe I'm saying this.
No, it's not even depending on Giants so much as depending on Jalen Hurts not playing.
And you know what? The Philadelphia Eagles might rush him back to play because they lost their last 2 games. And if what I've seen and heard is true, apparently he's hurt more than they're willing to tell people.
I thought they were gonna sit him out until like they got in, but like
We're in, but like the 1 seeds, they need the 1 seed.
Now the 1 is up for grabs, and the division is up for grabs now. It's not just the 1 seed; it's the division now.
God, the NFL is weird, isn't it? This is a foregone conclusion. Okay, they're gonna get the division, whatever. And all of a sudden, oh shit, there's a legitimate chance now.
Yeah, it's crazy. The most improbable run. It is crazy. That's crazy. And if you're an Eagles fan, you should be a little concerned with them possibly rushing Jalen Hurts back, because if he hurt more than they're willing to tell people, he does more damage to his shoulder. Now you have to worry about him going into the playoffs, or you have to worry about him in the playoffs, whether that shoulder is going to affect him. You want him healthy, but at the same time, you're kind of in a compromising position.
It's his throwing shoulder, right?
See, you want to win the division, but you want him healthy.
Yeah, and it's his throwing shoulder. You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, see, it's his throwing shoulder, and so yeah, you got to be really careful with that. You got to
just think what inauspicious ass tackles might change their entire season.
Exactly. And like I said, he apparently is hurt more than they're telling people. So if that's the case,
and you found this where? I believe it.
Say insiders from teams talk to each other.
Translation DallasCowboys.com.
No.
But
no. Literally no.
Because remember Trevor Walker got hurt and got a high ankle sprain. He tried to play against Dallas. He was very close to playing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, from experience having a high ankle sprain, when I had my high ankle sprain, it took me 5.5 months to fully recover.
It's a
it really depends on what grade.
4 or 6 weeks.
Like even
4 or 6 weeks, and Trevor Walker was literally trying to play. Dudes was like, I don't think he will, but if this game was important, he taped that shit up. Trevor Walker's a freak. He will try to play.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he missed 2 games. He came back against Houston. He got in the rotation, played 26 snaps or so. He'll be good to go Saturday. So that's good news.
Me personally, Trayvon Walker came out way better than I did, because after 2 months, I still couldn't run without limping. I couldn't jog without limping.
That man's a freak.
Tell you, my ankle was the size of a baseball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and couldn't put weight on. Like,
I
how?
had an ankle sprain myself. It's not the most fun. It's one of the worst injuries.
Put it this way: you're better. I was literally told like you're better off breaking your ankle because you'll recover faster.
Yeah, it's a clean
You
break.
will.
Where they right was this person right? This doctor, when I went to urgent care, Lord have mercy, was he right?
Ankle sprains are a bitch. I was on crutches for like 3 weeks.
At least you got crutches. I had to limp for 5 months.
Yikes.
Yeah, big yikes. The only thing that was worse than that was the fact that I had to be wheeled while in urgent care. I had to be wheeled to the doctor's office. I felt so low. That was a low point for me.
Well, when was this? You were in school this happened, right?
I was Well, no, not in high school. I was out of school. I was just like I was just getting up with friends. We were going to the basketball court playing basketball every week.
Oh damn! Because if you was in high school or something like that, you could have got some of the females to run around. You know,
I would say the worst injury I had in high school playing sports, besides getting hit by a 90-mile-an-hour fastball in my throwing hand.
Ouch.
That was for baseball. For football, For football, it was my own teammate, by the way.
Be your own people.
But yeah, but for football, I sprained my knee and my foot at the same time during the play. Played the rest of the game both ways. The adrenaline was there, so I couldn't really feel anything. And then the game ended. So the adrenaline wore off. Pain come in. I got to be helped to the bus. It's an away game. We go back to the school. I'm trying to get off the bus. I almost fell on my face.
Yeah, man.
Had to be carried to the locker room.
They put you in an ice bath?
Well, it was at night, so I mean, couldn't really do that. And then a player on the team we were playing, like, had an ambulance. They had to take him to the hospital for a concussion. So our trainers had to go with them because they had to help out. So I couldn't get crutches. I couldn't get no ice bath. I pretty much had to go through the gauntlet of recovery on my own until the next day. It was horrible. But yeah, looking at we're talking about this because we're talking about injuries and how they can completely change seasons, as we see with the Dolphins,
the Titans,
Can we really say the Titans though?
Yes,
because they were playing that well with Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, but they're beat up. They were 7-3.
They got riddled with injuries. So yeah, we can say that. I guess we can say
their entire offensive line is absolutely battered to hell. Defensive line is battered to hell. The linebackers are just absolutely devastated. But still, we were 3-7. This shouldn't even be a race.
It shouldn't. That tells you how injuries can change a season.
Injuries changed their season, and then we just got red hot at the absolute right time, at when they started getting hurt. So here we are.
Doing. You fouled a 3-point shooter while you're up by 3.
You idiots! Who did it?
All the time, bro. All the time.
But yeah, injuries are definitely changing seasons and postseasons at this point.
As we saw last night, changing lives.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and
might as well get the elephant out the room now.
Yeah. If you can actually see if you're following us on Twitter or even on YouTube, because it might be on title of the episode. Yeah, it's on YouTube as well. The title of this episode, I named it this for a reason, as we saw last night. We got to keep our continued thoughts and prayers with Bill's safety, Damar Hamlin, and his entire family. If y'all were watching last night, 7-3 in the first quarter. T. Higgins makes the catch across the middle, gets the first down. He kind of lowers his shoulder a little bit, and Damar Hamlin makes the tackle. He gets up, think, okay, he's going to get ready for the next play. And then he just collapsed on the field. And when he did that, we're thinking at first, he might have had a concussion and it just now hit him. But then they were saying he's on the ground for several minutes and he had to get CPR. And oh my God.
He basically could not have. He wasn't having a pulse.
He didn't have a
Pulse
pulse.
or anything. They're saying commotio cordis, which is like you get hit in a specific part of your heart, in the middle of heartbeat, it just stops.
Yeah, and I think they had the defibrillator out too as well, didn't they? So I mean, all right, who on here has played football?
Not at like the, middle school level.
But you played physical football though, so you know what it's like playing. I know what it's like playing. Marcus knows what it's like playing. Jerry, if he gets back on here, he knows what it's like playing. You know, with this sport, last night just shows you just how dangerous it really is. Yeah, he didn't get that off in time. It shows you how dangerous the sport really is. And these players, they're putting their bodies on the line. They're putting their lives on the line. And at this point, you have to look at the human side of everything. And like last night when that happened, it wasn't even about football no more. Like the game just flat out didn't matter. And at that point, you just pray for him. You pray for his family. You pray for T. Higgins as well because he's the other player involved, and you pray for him because you don't know what's going on in his mind mentally because he's player involved. I mean, you don't want him to think it's his fault. You don't want him thinking that at all. You don't want him to get down on himself because that happened. You want to continue to encourage him and say, "Hey, it's not your fault. It was an accident. Accidents happen." There was just no way of knowing that something like this would happen. Like none of us knew that this was even a possibility of happening. Like nobody woke up yesterday morning saying, "Hey, somebody's gonna go into cardiac arrest on the football field." I mean, no, nobody's thinking that. Is there a possibility of hard hits, possible concussion? Yeah, injuries are a possibility, but that right there is just not normal. Getting CPR on the football field, that is not normal. And it wasn't just one doctor. There was like 8, 9, 10 doctors coming out there to help out. So I got to give a major shout out to them as well for acting quick, getting out there as fast as possible, and doing everything they can to, get him back, get his vitals back, get him back breathing. So just how to share y'all thoughts and sentiments on what was going through your mind when you saw it, because I know me personally, I was shook and I'm still shook. I played this game for 13 years of my life and I've never seen anything like this. The only thing I can even compare it to was a teammate of mine took a hard hit and was out cold, but he was also dehydrated. So like he was out and was not moving. That's the only thing I can think of experiencing that, but nothing to that level. So what were you guys' thoughts on, what was going through your mind, when you saw that?
Man, when I saw, I thought the same thing you did. I thought it was concussion, which again is objectively terrible, but it's better than possibly death on the field and commercial courts, things like that. And then it kept going on, and they kept hearing reports of having to be incubated, having to be administered CPR. I was like, oh my God, please be okay, please be okay. And then you see the players reaction to it, like Josh Allen, everybody's just devastated, crying, praying over him, hugging, like trying to keep him away from like cameras and things like that. And then it was just a somber ass tone from just the stadium, just for watching at home, CNN talking about it, reporting on it live. Having everyone just trying to get as many updates as you could. And then the chaos of them trying to restart the damn game, and then the coaching staffs and the players saying, "Fuck that, we were out of here." Which again, shout out to Sean McDermott and Zach Taylor for doing that, because there was no way in hell I was gonna be able to play if I was one of them players.
Absolutely not. Not seeing that.
No. Hey, give him 5 minutes to warm. Like, come on now.
That's just irresponsible there.
Like we've been through enough already. I'm not going out to play a football game. Like I've seen major injuries like happen. I've seen people's knees get blown out, and even then, I didn't think about having wanted to go out there and play the game. Like 10 minutes later, after scraping
Right.
them off the ground like that, and just on to the next person. Oh well, life goes on. Like I can't do that. I can't imagine the players out there having to do that when someone's life is on the line.
But did y'all see Tre'Davious White out there?
Oh
Did
shit,
y'all see how emotional he was?
it was bad. It was
It was
yeah,
it was so sad. Like
it was just somber as hell. Like these grown, like man, you think they're the toughest dudes on planet Earth, and they're devastated.
I mean, what about you, Darnell?
I mean, for me, I wasn't watching the game live. I was actually watching an NBA game at the moment, and then I just got like the update, just like just looking at a group chat, just like I just think somebody just died on the NFL court. I was like, field, and I'm like, what's going on? And you see the video, and you just see him on the floor, and like that's just like wow, like you see all these different health professionals just going in and like in front of everybody doing CPR, using the defibrillator, trying to get this guy back in, and like and there's no updates, and you're seeing these players just crying on the floor and just in distraught. It was so upsetting. And what really got to me is like is that it was a tweet, and they were saying how they were waiting to get his mom on the same ambulance truck that's going to the hospital. And it's like that for me personally, because I've broken a couple bones in my body beforehand, and I've had my parents come down from very far places to come see me first thing in the hospital all by myself, and also have my parents coming in. So I can't just imagine like just the situation that his family and her being in there. It's a very tough situation. I just really hope and I pray, and even with the updates that we're getting, saying to keep him in the prayers, just really hope that he's still heading there. And thankfully for the NFL Players Association, you know, for really like suspending the game, because if it wasn't for them, these players would be still playing through that traumatic event, and that's just the last thing that should have been there. And the last thing that should have been in anybody's mind is to if the game was going to be on or is going to be like moved around or anything. Like these are players first. These are humans first. Sorry,
These are
these are
human.
humans first. Like these are players second. They are not animals. They are not video game characters. Like these are people. So when something like this happened, like you got to take that into account. You got to have at least human decency to just like just take a time to pause and just wait, because it's just a game at the end of the day. Somebody's life might have been like dramatically changed. So prayers out to my man and his family. Damar Hamlin. Really hope you pull through, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just devastating to see because I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I broke down like I broke down last night. I really did. I really did because I got to really thinking about this man technically did die on the field. Like they had to get a pulse back in him. So he technically did die on the field. And that's just so scary to even think about because like I said, at that point it's not about football anymore. It's not about sports anymore. These players, they're human beings first. You know, and some of the things I saw, I'm not gonna lie, that really pissed me off was the fact that you got idiots on social media talking about, oh, are they gonna keep playing the game? Like, is the game gonna keep going? Like, I have $50 riding on this game. Don't nobody give a damn about your $50 on the football game. It's not about fantasy football. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right now. I'm in fantasy football Super Bowl. I had the Bills defense and Stephon Diggs. Person I'm going against had Joe Burrow and T. Higgins. We got $550 on the line for the winner. When that happened, did we care about that? Hell no. It was about, is this man alive? Is this man going to be okay? Is he going to pull through? It's not about that anymore. It's not about how much money you have riding on it. No, that shouldn't be the first thing that come out of your mouth. That shouldn't be the first thought in your head. First thought in your head should be pray for this young man that he makes it through, that he pulls through. Because this is somebody's life on the line, like we said. And for people to ask whether these players are going to go back out there and continue playing, who in the hell is going to go back out there and continue playing? Like, after seeing it. And it's not just for the Bills. It's especially for the Bills, but also for the Bengals. Who finna go out there and continue and be focused on playing in that game? Because I know if I was a player on either one of those teams, I'm not.
I damn sure ain't. I'm walking my ass out the field.
And people acting like he broke something, or like he broke a bone, or like, you know, had a concussion, or this is just a normal energy. Like this was
death.
This like somebody. They had to perform CPR on him on the field. He technically died. Like, nobody was emotionally ready, nobody physically ready to go back into that field and play. So people are just heartless. Heartless, man.
You know, they got Mike Tomlin right now on SportsCenter talking. It says Mike Tomlin has personally known Damar Hamlin for more than a decade. So this man personally knows him. I can't imagine what he's going through either, but just his family in general. Like, we don't know we can't even begin to fathom what they're going through. I mean, like, it just hurts, man. Like, the whole thing, it just hurts. Because this is like you're shook about this. Everybody is. Like, nobody wakes up thinking that this is gonna happen. Like that messes with you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually at this point. Like, they are literally getting mental health doctors in there to talk to these players. I mean, nobody cares about a football game. Nobody cares about how much money you have on a game. Like, nobody cares about that. And, you know, Marcus, Jerry, and I, we were going to do our other podcast, Swamp Inside for the Athletics. We were about to get ready to start right when this happened. We didn't even do the show last night because we couldn't.
It was too much.
Like, it was just too much going on. So we didn't even start the show. We didn't go live or anything. We were just watching, waiting for updates and getting updates. And, you know, this was on my mind all day long, and I couldn't think about nothing else. I didn't even care about, you know, what was going on. I'm gonna just be honest. I was late for work this morning. Didn't give a damn. Didn't care. Did not care at all. And luckily, my boss didn't say anything, because I'm going to be completely honest right now and say this. Had they said something, I would have straight up told them. I legitimately watched the player technically down the football field last night, watching the football game, and I'm completely shook about this because I played the game of football, so I know how dangerous this is. I'm not thinking about nothing else other than, is this young man going to be okay? That's all I'm thinking about.
Honestly, this shit is just so. Why can it be so damn finite? It really does put that into perspective. Like it just looks like a routine play, and all of a sudden there's a question whether or not he's going to die, or if he does survive, how different is his life going to be from now on?
And his foundation, the Chasing M's Foundation Community Toy Drive, is almost at $6 million in donations.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's absolutely amazing. That I donated. I'm not going. I donated.
same here.
So, and looking at this, like you said, it just really shows just how fragile life really is. And I watched the end of NFL Live today before the Under Armour All-American football high school game came on, which was boring, by the way. You know what Dan Orlovsky did at the end of the show?
Pray for him.
Pretty much said, I don't care if I get in trouble for this. We're not going to do this. This is what we're going to do. He told everybody to bow their heads, and he prayed for this young man on live television. Said he didn't care if he got in trouble. I'm going to be honest. ESPN, if y'all even think about disciplining this man for praying for this young man, y'all got issues. Y'all need to be checked, and y'all need to be fired. Y'all are the ones that need to be fired if you even think about it. Because we all need to pray for this young man. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, this could happen this could have happened to anybody, not just him. And I watched Ryan Clark last night. This man's holding back tears, and the reason why, he's been through this situation. He almost died on the football field, so he knows what this young man is going through right now. So you can tell it hit home with him. So I really honestly commend him for being on that show last night. And
I commend everybody. They did a really good job considering the circumstances.
Everybody did. Everybody.
They really like didn't deserve to be out there, man. Like,
because they have
talking in circles for stay there and take strength.
Like everybody did an incredible these past couple of days, last night and today. Everybody did an incredible job, well, except for one person. And I'm not even going to give them the satisfaction of even mentioning their name, but we all know who they are. And I'm going to be real. That person, I have no respect for them anymore. None. But we all, like I said, just need to pray for this young man. We preach mental health. We preach taking care of our loved ones and telling them we love them every day. For this exact reason. Mm-hmm. Because you just don't know what could happen. So, I mean, just hope he gets better, man. I mean,
any update is a good update. It's going to be a long process. We're just going to have to let the doctors do their job because he's in the best hands you possibly can be in.
He is.
So just keep him in your thoughts. Keep praying for him. Hope he pulls through. Hope everyone involved in this situation last night is doing okay. It's a hard situation, man. It's a tragic situation.
His agent did come out and tell Jeremy Fowler that his oxygen levels are improving. Good. So that is a great update right there. And let's just hope and pray that they continue to improve and that this young man can make a full recovery. Because that's all that matters right now. Whether he plays football again or not, That's up to God Himself whether that's a possibility. But it's not about that. It's about whether this man makes a full recovery to be able to live his life.
Because he got a whole lot of life in front of him. We're the same age. Like, he's got way more than the 25 years he got on this earth to live. Way more.
I mean, just think about that. This young man is 24 years old. 24 years old. In great shape. No, you're in the NFL, you're working out every day, you're in great shape. You can be in the best shape possible. This could still happen.
It's like potentially one of the things that they thought that happened. It's a very rare thing, like a very extremely rare thing that happens from a contact injury. Repeat, from a contact injury. So I think a lot of people should be very wary about this. Like, this is just something that just could happen to literally anybody. Anybody.
And see, I've been thinking about that all day too. I mean, we've all played contact sports, and it just makes you wonder, you know, the hits that we took. It's like it didn't happen. Thankfully, it didn't happen to us. But I mean, even then, you just never know what was possible. So I mean, just keep this young man in y'all prayers, man. Seriously, keep this young man in y'all prayers, and just have a heart, people. Have some sympathy. Seriously, have some sympathy. This family is going through a lot right now. It's not about anything else other than the fact that we want this young man to be able to make a full recovery. We want Damar Hamlin to make a full recovery. We want 24-year-old Damar Hamlin to make a full recovery.
And it takes 2 cents not to say anything dumb, not to say anything stupid, because it might be just your own way to coping, but just think about it. If that was your brother, that was your cousin, that was your own child.
Yeah.
Would you want somebody to be saying, "Oh, just can we continue?"
It's just football. I have money on this game.
This is a playoff game.
It affects playoffs. Come on, man. Like, I tweeted what I tweeted, and Marcus saw this live. It just started blowing up. And one of the comments, I brought up the $50 because somebody replied to me saying, I hope they continue playing because I have $50 right on this game. To be honest with y'all, it took everything I could not to completely go off and respond to this person. It took everything I could. But somebody else in the comments that followed me responded for me, basically. It took the words right out of my mouth. It took everything I could. It took everything, literally everything I could not to respond.
But it really costs nothing to just not say anything. Just
Exactly.
if your response ain't thoughts and prayers for him, just don't say a damn word. Really,
damn word.
Fuck you and your $50, bro. Like, straight up.
And I hate to do it, but I think Darren Rovell, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
I saw that.
A non-statement would have been best. Just shame on you.
I hate to do this, but at this point we have to, for context, let everybody know like what exactly. I mean,
so as you mentioned earlier, that Damar Hamlin has an incredible, like just an honorable fun GoFundMe fundraiser that he's doing it for a toy drive, and this guy, this guy just happened to just go and tweet out, I was just doing research on his thing, and this is the site of the fundraiser, the GoFundMe that it is, trying to make it seem as if like this is a scam or some shit. That the toy drive was fraudulent, and it's a picture of, I think it's Damar Hamlin's mother's daycare that was just being built, and he's trying to imply that the scam is just that the fundraiser is some giant scam to fund something, like just terrible, and it's the implications, and it goes back to the same thing that terrible person who didn't realize what he was actually saying and had to go on TV and apologize today.
You know, I said I wasn't gonna do it, but damn it, I'm finna do it. That person is Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless.
Like that terrible apology, by the way.
Yeah, horrible apology. And I'm gonna say this right now, real quick.
Again, comes back to football, like
right.
them viewing us as product.
I'm gonna just say this right now to both Skip Bayless and Darren Rovell. And if this gets to him, I hope it does. I honestly hope it does. It probably won't, but I hope it does anyway. Y'all can both go straight to hell. Go straight to hell and take your thoughts with you. Because for y'all to say what y'all said, and for Skip Bayless, for you to come out today, this morning, with that weak ass apology. First of all, the person that just showed you, Shannon Sharp, didn't even show up today. They're hoping he shows up tomorrow, but I'm willing to bet he's not going to show up tomorrow. I don't think he's going to show up anytime soon.
I doubt he shows up.
Self-control. They said he was pissed off with that tweet. And I'm going to be honest, Shannon Sharp, I believe you should quit the show. I believe you should quit the show and go elsewhere. Just leave Fox, leave that show, leave Fox, and go elsewhere. Because there's no way in the world I can continue to work with a man that thinks like that. And y'all just got into it a couple of weeks ago as well. So he's pretty much showing you what he truly thinks. His true colors are showing. And Darren Rovell, for you to think that this GoFundMe is a scam says a lot about you, your character, and honestly, I'm gonna just say it. What you might secretly think about black people that start charities like this. So you think you basically think we're scammers? You think that this is what we do? Because if we want to take it there, I can easily take it there, but I'm not gonna do it. That's a very simple thing I can do to basically. No, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Hey, remember, this is the same guy. The same guy who was talking about, I have the greatest collection of MLK memorabilias, and my closest friends are black people.
Like, having MLK memorabilia already is kind of crazy to begin with, if you're not
right.
older.
Again,
hopefully promoting gets even wilder.
And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you got to say, my closest friends are black, or I have black friends, that tells me you're an undercover racist. Because if you're not, why do you even have to say that?
And even like with the other tweet that he made, the terrible tweet, it's not that he said it outright. He doesn't have the courage to be full out. It has to be underlying. And it goes back to the same thing, how he views people as product. We're not humans. This is a memorabilia. MLK memorabilia. Like, it's terrible.
Honestly, I think we can. I think we pretty much can end it there and just say, just pray for the man and hope he gets better. That's really all that needs to be said.
Yeah, that's definitely all that needs to be said. That's what should all be on our minds right now. That this young man makes a full recovery and gets better, because that's what this is about. Like, this is about human life. It's not about anything else. So let's just pray for this young. Let's continue to pray for this young man, and pray for his family, pray for his friends, pray for his teammates, pray for T. Higgins as well, because
Yeah.
I know he's going through it, and those two know each other. They have a personal relationship too, as well. So they know each other pretty well, also. So I know it's hurting him also. So let's just continue to keep them in let's continue to keep them in our prayers. And I don't even think I need to ask about final thoughts, because I think we all just gave them right there. Jerry, we know your computer went out, so I think we pretty much all know what you have to say about this, and probably next week when we get on here, probably get that as well, since he wasn't able to say we know what he wanted to say on this as well, and I know he's looking forward to doing it. So, Jared, we miss you on this part of it. Know you got the Xbox for Christmas. It might be time for you to get a new laptop at this point, but yeah, we'll be back next week. Who's got the song this week?
I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure either. Oh man, Marcus, is it you or was it Jerry?
I think
Jerry.
you think it was Jerry?
Jerry. And knowing Jerry, it's going to take him about 2 years to text us back, and we ask him what song he want to play. So, Marcus, what do you think? What do you think Jerry will want to play?
Play a little gospel just for the occasion.
And to our parents, we are deeply sorry for the language we use, but when the idiots come out on social media, it just does things to us. I don't know why, but forgive us. Family members of mine that listen to this show, apologize in advance for my language on here. Mom, Dad, if you listen to it, which you will, apologize in advance for the language. But y'all will understand why. What gospel song do you think he'll play?
Maybe a little Kirk Franklin, possibly, maybe.
I'm about to say exactly. What's your favorite Kirk Franklin?
Man.
You can go with that little I smile.
I was just about to say that one. Yeah. Okay, let's hit him with that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Because Lord knows we need to smile right now, because it's been a real rough couple of days. Yeah. Also, I want to say real quick, rest in peace to former Jazz player Uche Nwaneri.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, definitely prayers out to him, to his family. In the Jags organization. Prayers out to them for real, man. Those got to be rough. What was he? 38 years old? I think I saw.
38 years old.
Man, just young nowadays. Also, R.I.P. to Ken Block.
Yes.
Killed in an accident. Man.
Also, R.I.P. to Fred White from Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Earth, Wind, and Fire is my parents' favorite band. I know they were Man, I know they was sad about that one. Man, 2023 is not off to a great start so far.
It's not great.
Um, yeah, we're gonna end it with that. Let everybody know where they can follow y'all on social media. Y'all can follow Jerry. Go ahead and shout his out at JBreezyII, his burner account at I am Breezy II. And on Instagram, follow him at JLamar_II, I believe.
You already know me, Marcus Davis 904 on Twitter. Same old, same old.
Do not follow him on Saturday. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, please follow me on Saturday.
No, don't.
That's gonna be the most entertaining time to follow me. I may,
One of
it
two
might,
things.
it may or may not. It depends on how things go.
Yeah, I was going to say, one of two things is going to happen. Either he's going to flood our timeline with Jaguars stuff to the point where I'm going to have to block him,
I do it right now anyway.
or it might be his last tweet ever. According to him.
Jesus, man.
According to him.
Hey man, it's. I can't wait till Saturday night, bro. I just can't. If I wasn't poor right now, I'd be at the game. But you know, I'm probably watching at home. May or may not be
They are in. How much are tickets?
expensive as hell. There's standing room only tickets right now for like $200.
It's not worth it, brother. It's not worth it.
You want to pool some money together and help we help a brother out?
It's not worth it, brother.
Go,
You got you got your PS5, was it PS5?
yeah, but I bought that off my own cash for 3 years.
Nigga, enjoy your PS5, my brother.
Yeah.
I've been
Pull
enjoying
up
it for 3
game on the
years now.
side.
Matter of fact, Marcus, don't watch it at home. Go to a lit sports bar, get you some wings, get you a drink or two, enjoy the game there.
I just might do that actually.
You see? You see?
Hey.
You see? That'd be a great way to enjoy the game. You get you some good food, some good wings, maybe a beer if you drink beer.
Might be my future wife there, who also is a deranged Jags fan. Who knows?
Lord Jesus. This man watching this team possibly win the AFC South with some wings and a beer or two, and he talking about future wife. I'm completely finished.
Who's also a deranged Jags fan?
I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna hold you to that, brother. I'm gonna hold you.
We're gonna raise a deranged Jags fan or two.
Just don't try and marry her and leave the country.
I don't do all that. Hey man, hey. That did not happen.
You know.
No, we don't know because that didn't happen.
Almost did.
Ain't even almost.
Darnell, it almost happened.
Well, you can find me on Not Too Famous on all media platforms. The Heat have been going on a fantastic streak, so best believe I am ecstatic.
Tune in. ESPN tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern. The Heat take on the Lakers.
Another Bam Adebayo masterclass on the way.
Bam, I agree. Bam Adebayo masterclass is on the way. And if we get the dub, Darnell, guess what? We run LA. Officially. Because we will have swept both teams.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Actually, it was Miami's yesterday was the first time Miami has been able to sweep the Clippers since
2013 or something like that.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
It has been a while. So I'm ready for that game tomorrow. I want to win so we can say we run LA. That's all I'm saying. I want to say we run LA, but you can follow me on Twitter at AceWade1, on Instagram at Ace_Wade1. You can follow me you can follow the podcast page, on Twitter at MD Evidence, on Instagram at Indisputable Evidence. And by the way, yesterday, if you guys saw my Instagram and my my Facebook story, and I even posted on Twitter with it was the little clip. Darnell, I don't know if you saw it, but yeah. As a matter of fact, before we log out of here, I'm gonna basically show y'all what it was. Because with what's going on right now, we all need to know.
Amen.
Yeah. We all need this right now. With what's going on in this world right now, yeah. And don't just read between the lines. Like, read the whole thing, then read between the lines. That's all I'm going to say. But, yeah, with that, this has been another great episode. You know, this last segment was very difficult. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, I'm kind of holding back tears a little bit. But this has been a great episode for Jerry, Darnell, Marcus, and myself. We're going to leave you as we always do. God bless y'all. Stay safe out there. Take care of your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Tell them you love them. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your chicken. Go Heat. Go Gators. Go Cowboys. Just be aware out there. Be safe. Have sympathy. Have a heart. And just keep Damar Hamlin in your prayers. Keep him and his family in your prayers. With that, y'all have a blessed night. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Hopefully under better circumstances, but we most definitely will see y'all next week.
Yes.
Stay safe. Stay safe.